Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
Bulls moving the ball around. And it's off from three-point range. Outside for Roy. To the paint. Outside Rose. Karolinko with a screen on Gasol. Poked away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Driving inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
Now here's Rose. You saw him with 29 points last game. Wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pachulia against Gasol. Mills. And it's blocked by Karolinko. Outside Rose. Outside Dang. Rose against Conley. Rose passes to Karolinko. Mills with the steal. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
2 minutes remaining.
Rose with the ball. Conley picks him up. Rose dishes to Dang. Roy from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
That one rolling around and rims out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Derrick Rose.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Allen. Here's the pass to Gasol. Outside Roy. Dang with the screen for Roy. Pass to Dang. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dang's got 5 points so far.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Memphis shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free throw drops for Gasol.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
He's got a clear path. Right on the bucket. He has 5. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Bulls, leading by 5. To the middle, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Checking in for your Grizzlies, Channing Frye.
There's the pick. Irving with the ball. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bulls on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you right after. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable, and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Jones, the pass to Roy. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Roy's got his second bucket of the night.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Irving passes to Brooks. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Brooks has got his first basket of the night.
It's impressive how easy Irving can make this look. A rookie getting his shooter set up right on cue.
Conley's shot is off.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
Here we are, still in the young part of this season, Clark. But for teams that are hot, how do you keep that going?
Well, there are a lot of different approaches you can take. Teams that are on a roll, Kevin, they know that. They feel it, and they want to keep it going. You know, these guys are getting up and eating the same thing. For breakfast, doing the same workouts, going to bed at the same time, kind of establishing a routine. Well, maybe not all the guys, but that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to keep everything the same to stay on that roll.
Here's Irving.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
And it'll be interesting to see what position Irving slots into in the NBA. He's got the skills to play either backcourt spot at an elite level.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Johnson kicks to Allen. Now here's Carroll. He has yet to score. Takes it inside. It's deflected. Now Irving. To the inside. Brooks. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Brooks has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Johnson. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Down low. Floats one. Johnson can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 8. Right side, Bogdanovich. Dishes it to Jones. There's the 3. Allen with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He's starting to find himself out there now. He's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Passes again. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Conley, nobody back. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Chicago.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Brooks. Dang comes in for Jones. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Memphis moving that ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Gasol. No good. That would have
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. First in field goal percentage. And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. But Julia, he's checked in for Chicago. Boyd comes in for Kyrie Irving. Gasol a screen. And there's the drive. Stephens can't get it to go. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to Washington. Roy gets the bucket.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
Johnson, the pass to Stevens. The Grizzlies with another miss. Bulls leading by 7. Dang kicks to Rose. Drops in the layup for 2. Rose has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
Pass to Gasol. Gasol a screen. Stevens, the pass to Kira. Here's Stephens. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray. Stephens got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Here's Rose. It's rebounded by Gasol. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Stephens. Averages about 5 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Kirilenko. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So he gets them both. "15 seconds left here in the second. And here's Rose. He has 5. Dang, a screen on Conley. 1 second left.
I think the combination of size, strength, IQ, and want to make Carroll a quality defender.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. He dishes it to Gasol. Over Pachulia. Gasol, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Johnson, that's for 2. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Johnson's got the first basket of the third quarter for Memphis. Conley against Rose. Outside Roy. No good from outside. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so Gasol will bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Conley against Kirilenko. Conley into the lane. The feed to Gasol. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Rose kicks to Kirilenko. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Kirilenko's got his third bucket of the night.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Conley, the pass to Mills. Memphis moving that ball around. Johnson inside. Working on Rose. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second.
And finished off by Rose.
He's a terrific 2-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
And let's review some numbers for Gasol. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Here's Rose, and the dunk by Rose.
Coaching staff has to be pleased seeing this from Rose. Proving he can break down the defense in these sets. Nice.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Gasol finds Mills. And here is Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Over Rose. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Back to Rose. Going inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year. but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Dang gets a wide open look, and the Bulls another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Conley, the pass to Mill. Back to Conley. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
Rejected by Gasol. Out to the right wing. Conley with it. Out guarded by Pachulia. And that one, good. And now it's only a 5-point Bulls lead.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Rose kicks to Roy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. And the foul on Rose. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Stevens is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Memphis with it. Carroll passes to Gasol. Here's Stephens. Gasol a screen. High arcing shot, and Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pachulia sets a screen for Dang. They grab their own miss. He kicks to Roy. 1:33 left in the third. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 8. The pass to Stevens. He feeds it to Gasol. And it's Carroll in the corner. Offline with his 3. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Back to Rose. 1:03 left to play in the third. Pachulia kicks to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Hammer covered by Mills. Roy from outside gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Stevens, the pass to Carroll. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Rose. Gasol is screen on Rose. No good on that one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Carroll kicks to Gasol. Pass to Stephens. Over Rose. Rose with the block. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And don't go.
It's the fourth quarter.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Irving. Kirilenko with a screen on Conley. Here's Irving outside Kirilenko. Outside Irving. Back to Kirilenko. Good on the shot. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Dang looking it over. Out to Kirilenko. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From deep. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
3 points.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
No good on the shot. The Grizzlies trail by 16. It's stolen by Jones. Back to Irving. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. Conley against Irving. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
The Bulls leading by 16. And it's Dang in the corner. Irving up top. Over by Conley. Irving, good.
And look at the recognition by Irving. Smart enough to read the D and take that one for himself.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Julia, he's checked in for Chicago. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Conley. The teardrop falls in. Conley's got 22 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Irving passes to Deng, and he jams it with authority.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And you have to stay up on Conley. When you give him breathing room, he's a threat to pull up.
Kirilenko with a screen on Conley. Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up. And this summer, Greg, a lot of big-name free agents moving around.
And, Kevin, we saw the Knicks make a big move for Amari Stoudemire and Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls. So some musical chairs at that power forward spot.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marc Gasol's checked in for Fry. Tamari Carroll comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Armand Johnson in for Tony Allen. Irving against Carroll. Irving looking over the floor. Outside, Jones. It's Kirilenko on the wing, covered by Mills. 4 on the clock. And the basket by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Conley. Mills dishes to Conley. Back to Mills. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes it to Johnson. The 3. And Jones pulls it down. Bulls leading by 20. Irving with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, I know we're still early in this decade, but which franchise do you think is best positioned to own the 2010s?
Obviously, Miami comes to mind first. I mean, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron are all still in their 20s. In the West, OKC has a really strong core in Durant, Harden, and Westbrook.
Well, you got to stop Carroll from getting inside because he's a threat to throw it down on you from this close.
Conley against Rose. Roy with the screen for Rose. Outside for Roy. Inside, Mills with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And it's Carroll with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's an 18-point game.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Bulls.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Grizzlies.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Andrei Kirilenko.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
The free throw drops for Rose, so Memphis ends up going with a new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Brooks checked in for Pachulia. Turkoglu comes in for Andrei Kirilenko. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brandon Roy. Here's Lewis. Here's Fry. Brooks grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. To the middle. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Peeler. Good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now here's Paul. Here's West, and it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Right side, Roy. Back to Rose. Pachulia with the screen on Paul. Rose passes to Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
West a screen on Rose. Here's Paul. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Well, Clark, Thanksgiving Day is tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Rosie, and your entire family.
Thank you, Kevin, and to you and Ann and your crew as well. Happy Thanksgiving. I've always liked
So, for some VC, which team had the most road games won this season?
Was it the Celtics, the Heat, the Pelicans, or the Clippers? If you answered the Pelicans, then enjoy that VC.
If not, forget about it. We have some more.
Now, what about you? How many times have you seen your favorite NBA team on the road?
0 to 3 times, 4 to 6 times, 7 to 9 times, or 10 or more.
For the screen with the drive.
You know how many times I've traveled on the road to see my Lakers?
10 or more.
10 or more is true. That's a fact.
Then enjoy this VC.
It's scary in Boston being a Lakers fan.
And watch for more 2K TV Interactive throughout the episode, presented this week by Hotels.com.
It's a way to kind of rewrite the course of someone's career. But here in my NBA eras, you have the chance to make anyone as good as you want them to be.
If you're like Team 2K TV, you'll want to jump into my NBA Eras mode. There is so much to do. You can rewrite history literally in this mode. And today I'm joined by Team 2K TV champion. Pains me to say it, but his team's looking real nice. Brian, welcome back to the